Hey everybody, thanks for coming to my video presentation of my term project for tech writing. This is how to properly set up an aquarium for beginners. Today I'm mainly only going to talk about three major types of fish that can go into your tank, whether it be tropical or temperate. So the three fish I have, these are three big groups of fish that we're going to talk about really quick. So the first is going to be a group called the tetras. So the tetras are a polyphyletic group that span from Africa to South America to Central America. They're all over the place. You can see the picture on the screen. This is a neon tetra. This is a really famous, really cheap fish. Most places sell them for like $1 or $2. These fish inhabit rivers and lakes and all sorts of different places. Some of them are very tiny, less than a inch long at maturity, and some get 3, 4, 5 inches long. These fish are predominantly meat eaters. They're kind of, you could think of them as predatory fish. They're going to go after insects. They're not going to go after other fish, but they're definitely meat eaters, and they are tropical fish. These are probably some of my favorite fish. I have three minor Serpae tetras in my tank, and you can see the pictures of them on the actual handout of the presentation. But these are very cool fish to have, very inexpensive. You can have a lot of them in your tank. So next we have goldfish. So if you chose the temperate environment for your tank, these fish are super hardy fish to get. Goldfish, you can think these guys are in the same family as the koi and also as carp. So there are lots and lots of these types of fish. These fish are mainly omnivores. They mainly eat plants. They will eat insects and stuff like that too. So pretty much they have a specific kind of goldfish food for them, and you make sure you want to get that because it has a little bit more carbohydrates in it than it does protein, which is kind of what the fish are looking for. These fish come in a huge variety of sizes and colors. You can see in the picture in the bottom. This is one of those crazy eyeball looking goldfish, but they have all sorts of different types, and many people love these fish. Goldfish are almost the quintessential first fish for any kid, anything like that. But these fish, a lot of people kind of see them as being very cheap and ugly fish. I don't really like the way they look, but there are some of these fish that can range in hundreds and hundreds of dollars just because of specific traits and things like that. So these fish have a wide variety of quality and phenotypes. So finally, the betas. This is a beautiful fish that lots of people love. This is a tropical fish. This fish is from Southeast Asia, and it originates in these little rice paddies. That's kind of where they live, and they are definitely carnivores. They will fight each other. The males, particularly, you can look down at the bottom right of the fish's fins. You can see these two white streaks. Those two white streaks are barbs that these fish have. They are poisonous, or actually they're venomous, and they would hurt a lot if they hit you. But males will tear up any other fish that's within a tank with them. But the thing about them and it's starting to grow in popularity, is female betas. Female betas do not have these barbs, and so you can keep them in groups. And normally you want to keep them in odd groups, but beta fish, to me, are some of the most beautiful fish. Now, obviously, a lot of these fish are bred to show these colors. This isn't the colors that they would have been in the wild because they would have been picked off pretty easily by other predators. But they make beautiful fish, and you can buy some from other places other than like PetSmart and PetsCo that will show beautiful colors and be a little bit more expensive and a little bit more healthier than the little box betas at local pet stores and stuff like that. But yes, these are beautiful fish. Thank you guys for watching this video presentation, and I hope that you are able to go through my physical presentation and look at all the other details on how to properly set up a tank for yourself.